Before we begin, we suggest using headphones so you can enjoy every word and detail with excellent audio quality. So, let's get started. Get ready to step into the shoes of a visionary leader with the 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders by Robin Sharma. This hands-on guide will push you to level up your leadership skills in a way that's both challenging and inspiring. With captivating stories, practical exercises, and relatable real-life examples, Sharma introduces 8 game-changing rituals to completely transform how you approach leadership. You'll dive into self-reflection, set meaningful goals, and create actionable plans to discover your strengths and craft a personalized roadmap for becoming the kind of leader you've always wanted to be. Break past your limits, spark innovation within your team, and drive incredible results. This is your chance to unlock your full potential as a leader. There's no better time to start. Introduction: Robin Sharma's book, The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders, breaks down the core principles of inspiring leadership, giving anyone a step-by-step plan to become an effective leader. A Canadian writer and former lawyer, Sharma published his first book, Mega Living, at 25, focusing on stress management. Since then, he's written 12 more books, including the global bestseller, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, which has been translated into 70 languages. Another must-read from him is A Leader Has No Title. Building on the success of The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Sharma takes a deep dive into leadership with his latest book, The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders. It's packed with practical lessons and examples from a leader who turned around an entire organization using straightforward but powerful rituals. The book drives home the point that anyone, no matter their current role, can lead with intention and commitment. Drawing from timeless leadership principles, Sharma offers strategies to improve not only your professional life, but your personal growth too. His goal is to help readers become visionary leaders who can transform their businesses into adaptable, thriving organizations, ready for a fast-changing world. This book is all about unlocking the highest potential in your team, while building loyalty, creativity, and motivation. Sharma explains that leadership isn't something you're born with, it's a skill you develop over time. His simple yet impactful writing style leaves readers with a positive and lasting impression. The story revolves around Peter Franklin, CEO of Globalview Software Solutions, and Julian Mantle, a former colleague who guides Peter through a leadership crisis. Julian's wisdom, shaped by a life-changing experience in the Himalayas, helps Peter discover his own path to inspiring leadership. Sharma also connects the book's ideas with the 4 pillars of transformational leadership: charisma, personal attention, motivation, and intellectual growth. The 8 Rituals for Visionary Leaders. Let's start with Ritual 1, the ritual of a compelling future focus. This ritual emphasizes that a leader's ultimate goal is to inspire and uplift the people they lead, helping them reach their full potential through their work. A strong sense of purpose is key to motivating a team. Leaders can energize their teams by showing them how their efforts make a meaningful impact on others. According to Sharma, purpose is the most powerful motivator in the world. Leaders need to clearly communicate their organization's vision and mission in a way that connects emotionally with their team. It's also about building excitement within your team, so they feel proud of the work they're doing. To make this happen, leaders should take actions that align with this ritual, blending wisdom with their efforts to ensure good intentions turn into real results. The book draws from Stephen Covey's idea of acting with integrity in the moment of choice. By sharing a clear and inspiring cause, leaders can tap into their team's emotions and align their words with actions. This connection helps employees feel truly invested in their work, By practicing these rituals, leaders can guide their teams toward a brighter future, foster personal and professional growth, and drive real change. Ultimately, visionary leaders bring out the best in their teams by creating opportunities for them to reach their highest potential. Ritual 2. The Ritual of Human Relations. In this ritual, Robin Sharma talks about how visionary leaders focus on building long-term, meaningful relationships based on trust and respect instead of just chasing short-term goals and quick profits. Visionary leaders know that investing time in their team's growth is key to building a solid foundation for success and profitability. A great leader makes an effort to connect with their team by really listening to both their words and their unspoken needs. Trust is everything. When employees feel trusted, they're more willing to go above and beyond. Robin says, "One of the most important human needs is to be cherished and understood. It's all about valuing your team members as individuals. Keeping promises is also super important. When leaders break promises, it chips away at their integrity. Staying true to your word builds trust and keeps your character intact." Active listening is another big one. Visionary leaders listen deeply to their team, which helps them communicate better and truly connect. Being empathetic, recognizing achievements, and showing real concern for people's growth is key. Asking open-ended questions and listening to what people say helps create open, effective communication. Showing consistent compassion is another trait of great leaders. Leaders who show kindness and care for their team members create a sense of belonging and purpose. When tough situations arise, it takes courage for a leader to make the right call. The ritual of truth-telling is also vital. Visionary leaders keep communication transparent and honest, which strengthens trust. Clear communication helps you stay informed and make smart decisions. When there's a culture of open dialogue, leaders stay connected with their team and can fix small issues before they become big problems. Ritual 3. The Ritual of Team Unity. As the saying goes, great leaders are great teachers and coaches. Robin explains that a great leader challenges, energizes, and supports their team, just like a coach or a teacher does with their students. A visionary leader motivates their team and encourages them to reach higher standards. Recognizing that everyone wants to perform well, a leader helps people feel appreciated, because when people don't feel valued, they become stagnant. By following these rituals, visionary leaders create an environment of strong relationships, trust, and unity, which leads to amazing growth and performance. Robin emphasizes the importance of recognizing and rewarding high-performing employees. Not only does it benefit the individual, but it also inspires others to do their best. When leaders acknowledge positive actions, they set a great example for the rest of the team. The work environment should be safe and free from fear of punishment. This gives employees the freedom to explore, innovate, and succeed. A study showed that personalized and instant recognition is the most effective way to motivate staff. Yet many employees rarely receive this kind of feedback. So, recognition really does matter. Robin also discusses transactional leadership versus transformational leadership. The point of this ritual is to unlock your team's hidden potential. A leader who acts as a teacher and considers each person's individual needs helps them grow. He gives 4 behaviors to help create team unity and maximize potential. Create a vision. A great leader sets a clear vision and gets the team involved in setting goals. This helps everyone feel a sense of ownership. Respect differences of opinion. It's important to listen to different views, have respectful discussions, and avoid grudges. Team unity can thrive even when everyone doesn't agree. Build trust. Leaders should provide opportunities for team bonding, which builds trust and strengthens the team. Use positive behaviors to influence. Visionary leaders influence through logical, persuasion, appealing to values, and clear communication. Negative tactics like manipulation only hurt the team. Robin wraps this ritual up with a powerful quote: "When spider webs unite, they can tie up a lion." By following these practices, visionary leaders can foster unity, trust, and collaboration in their teams, helping everyone perform at their best and achieve amazing results. Ritual 4: The Ritual of Adaptability and Change Management. The author points out that change is the biggest force in business today, and visionary leaders need to do more than just cope with it. They need to master it. The key to success in tough times is being adaptable. Those who learn the most and adjust quickly are the ones who win in the long run, especially now with the business world being so complex and unpredictable. Every organization needs to keep reinventing itself to stay ahead. Change is inevitable, and a leader should help their team embrace it and look for the positives. There's a great quote here: "There is joy in change. Without change, there is no progress." Think about it. If you do the same thing over and over, you're not going to get different results. To see new outcomes, you need to change your approach. In the West, people often think of change as a challenge to overcome. But in the East, change is seen as something to flow with and adapt to. Leaders can teach their teams to do the same. The author compares us to water, saying we should be able to flow with change, adapt to it, and mix with whatever comes our way. Embracing change helps us move past fear and start growing. Our minds may resist change because we're wired to keep things the same, but we can break those patterns. Visionary leaders need to help ease their team's anxiety about change. They should remind everyone why it's needed and what it can bring. The key is giving enough information about the change to ease fears and make it feel like an opportunity to learn and grow. Leaders should train their team to see change as a way to reach even greater success. Being prepared and making smart decisions is crucial when facing change. Leaders should help their team focus on the tasks and activities that will drive them forward. The author encourages leaders to ask themselves some questions to gauge how well they're adapting to change. Have I accepted change with a positive attitude? Do I see change as an opportunity? Have I learned new technology, plans, and processes quickly? Have I listened to people's concerns and doubts? Have I admitted my mistakes, learned from them, and moved on? Am I staying optimistic? To lead your team through change, you first have to lead yourself. Understand how change affects you and how your reactions impact others. The author also shares 5 tips for leaders to stay flexible and embrace change within the organization. Be curious. Stay open-minded and ask questions before jumping to conclusions. Don't stick to just one plan. Always have backup plans like Plan B and Plan C so you can stay on track no matter what happens. Build a support system. Bring a team member along to meetings and make sure everyone has a chance to share their ideas. Understand your own reaction to change. Be clear with yourself about how you feel so you can communicate that to your team. Immerse yourself in new situations. Get involved with new people, try new things, and be an active participant in the change. By following these tips, leaders can improve their ability to adapt and guide their teams through change, creating a culture that embraces growth and drives success. Remember, the growth of your company is linked to the growth of your people. As one of my favorite quotes says, "As you sow, so shall you reap." Ritual 5. The Ritual of Personal Effectiveness. In this ritual, the author talks about his philosophy on time leadership and time management. He emphasizes that if you can't lead your time, it will lead you. He also points out that the key to getting things done is knowing what not to do. This means focusing on what's important and letting go of what isn't. The author quotes Peter Drucker saying, "Switch from being busy to achieving results." Then he introduces the time model for visionary leadership, which helps leaders take control of their time. He stresses the importance of weekly planning and suggests setting aside at least half an hour on Sundays to plan for the week ahead. To make this plan work, the author recommends a 5-step approach. Revisit your future vision, align it with your annual goals, break your goals down into smaller milestones or targets, schedule and prioritize these milestones, delegate tasks and keep track of your progress. So, instead of waiting for the perfect time to come, leaders should make a list of tasks for the next week and take action on them. Ritual 6. The Ritual of Self-Leadership. In this ritual, the author shares the quote, "All leadership starts within." By improving, refining, and defining who we are, we see the world from the highest, most enlightened perspective. He applies the concept of putting on your own oxygen mask first, like they say on planes, to leadership. Basically, to be a great leader for others, you need to take care of yourself first. Many people want to climb the corporate ladder, but they forget it all starts from within. The author shares some models of discipline for visionary leaders, including the discipline of personal renewal. A leader must prioritize their own happiness, joy, and well-being. While work is important, it should be balanced with fun and relaxation. Happy leaders inspire others, so focus on your personal growth, physically, mentally, and spiritually. The discipline of abundant knowledge. A leader should develop a habit of reading and constantly updating themselves with knowledge. Knowing your strengths and weaknesses helps build authenticity, which leads to trust. The discipline of physicality. A leader needs to take care of their health by exercising and saying no to illness. The discipline of early awakening. Great leaders live each day to the fullest, working with their full potential. The author stresses that if you settle for mediocrity in small things, you'll start settling for it in bigger things too. Next, the author explains the 3 pillars of self-leadership for visionary leaders. Pillar 1. Self-discovery. To be a great leader, you need to understand yourself. Know what's important to you, what energizes you, and what you believe in. All great leaders throughout history had the courage to stand up for what they believed in. Pillar 2. Self-acceptance. Self-acceptance means being honest with yourself and embracing who you are without self-criticism. When you accept yourself, your growth comes from a more peaceful place, and you can focus on areas that matter to you. Pillar 3. Self-management. As a leader, you need to manage yourself well. This helps you stay productive, focused, and independent. Self-management involves holding yourself accountable, making good decisions, and managing your time and resources. It's about prioritizing tasks at the right time and avoiding burnout. Think about it. If you can't help yourself first, how can you help others? So, take care of yourself to help others better. Ritual 7. The Ritual of Creativity and Innovation. The author challenges the old belief that only a few people are born with creativity, saying that everyone has creativity inside them. Here, the author talks about creative thinkers, leaders who come up with innovative ideas that can change the world. Leaders like Steve Jobs, CEO of Apple, and Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, are examples. These innovative leaders are visionaries with amazing ideas, and most importantly, they motivate their teams to make those ideas a reality. As a visionary leader, your job is to wake up the creativity that's already inside everyone. You need to help your team think smarter and inspire them to explore new ways of thinking. To spark new ideas, you have to let go of old habits and step out of your comfort zone. The author suggests celebrating spontaneity and rewarding creative thinking in the workplace. Leaders should remember, one good idea can totally transform your organization. Encouraging people to ask lots of questions is one of the best ways to nurture new ideas. By following these principles, leaders can improve their own effectiveness, encourage creativity and innovation, and create a positive, productive work environment. As a leader, you can do this by making small changes in the workplace. For example, adjust how you communicate expectations, eliminate the fear of failure, and encourage experimentation. These steps will help you build a team full of creative and innovative thinkers. The author shares some tips for leaders who want to be more creative and innovative. Help your team with their thinking. It's your job as a leader to understand what your team members are thinking about new ideas. This will help boost their confidence to share their own ideas. Be creative every day. Get into the habit of seeking innovation and creativity at every opportunity. Approach every situation with the mindset of finding creative solutions. Inspire others. Show off your team members' creative ideas to the whole team. This will inspire others to do the same and create a culture of creativity. Bring creative people together. As a leader, don't separate creative people from each other. Encourage them to work together as their ideas can spark and inspire one another. Ritual 8. The ritual of contribution and significance. In the final ritual, the author talks about legacy. Leaving a legacy is about showing the best parts of yourself, not about impressing others or reaching the highest level of success. It's about making a positive impact and fulfilling your responsibilities. The author highlights that the more you give, the more you'll get in return. In the end, the best gift you can give is what you leave behind. As a leader, this means thinking about the impact your actions will have and the footprint you'll leave. It's about doing something bigger than yourself. A leader's role is to make a difference and help build a better future. The ritual of contribution and significance reminds us that a leader's job is to create more leaders. This means helping your team realize their potential, express their ideas, and do their best work. It's about inspiring them to achieve things they never thought were possible. The author also stresses that nothing happens until leaders take action. If a leader doesn't start something, how can they expect their team to? Negative comments about opportunities can create fear of change, which will hold the team back from success. The ritual of contribution and significance teaches us that leadership goes beyond just transformational ideas. Visionary leaders must make a real difference and contribute to improving humanity. Conclusion: The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders by Robin Sharma is a powerful and insightful book that offers practical strategies for becoming an extraordinary leader. Sharma's focus on rituals challenges traditional ideas and encourages readers to think outside the box. With its easy-to-understand language and actionable tips, this book is a great resource for anyone looking to become a better leader. By adopting the 8 rituals in this book, readers can build discipline, increase productivity, and unlock their full leadership potential. The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders is a must-read for anyone who wants to excel in leadership and make a positive impact on both their professional and personal lives. By understanding Robin Sharma's approach and adopting his leadership strategies, you might not become a natural-born leader, but you'll definitely learn to lead with inspiration and purpose. The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders. Book review. The 8 Rituals of Visionary Leaders by Robin Sharma is a practical and captivating guide for becoming a standout leader. Through engaging stories and hands-on advice, Sharma helps readers embrace rituals that boost personal growth and productivity. With a focus on visionary thinking and unconventional leadership traits, This book is a valuable resource for leaders at all levels. Each chapter dives into a different ritual and offers tips for putting it into practice. Written in a friendly, conversational style, this book is a must-read for anyone aiming to unlock their leadership potential. Our journey with this video ends here. If you want to purchase this book, the purchase link is available in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Minibook, and follow us on Facebook as well, because we will keep creating similar videos for you regularly. See you in the next video. Until then, stay happy and keep smiling.